Most people believe that the only important part of eating is choosing healthy foods, but the truth is deeper. The way foods interact in your stomach is just as important as the foods themselves. Your body isn't just a container for food, it is a system with chemistry, enzymes, timing, and reactions. And sometimes, foods that are healthy by themselves can become harmful when eaten together. This video breaks down 10 of the most popular food combinations that almost everyone eats, but that your body hates. You might recognize many of these from your daily routine or your childhood. Some of them might shock you. But once you understand why these combinations don't work well inside the body, you'll be able to make smarter choices, avoid discomfort, and become more intentional about your health. Let's begin with a combination almost everyone has eaten without thinking: milk and citrus fruits. Imagine pouring milk into a glass. Smooth, creamy, calming. Now imagine squeezing lemon juice into that same glass. What happens? The milk immediately curdles. It thickens and separates because acids react with dairy proteins. The same reaction happens inside your stomach when you drink milk and then eat citrus fruits like oranges, pineapples, or lemons. And while your stomach is strong and capable, curdled milk slows everything down. Your body has to break through thick, heavy clumps before it can digest anything else you've eaten. Many people feel heavy, bloated, nauseous, or uncomfortable after combining milk and citrus without understanding why. It's not that the milk is bad. It's not that the fruit is bad. It's simply that the combination forces your digestive system to work harder than necessary. The body gets confused because dairy needs a calm, alkaline environment, while citrus brings acidity. When two opposite environments collide, digestion becomes inefficient and stressful. Think about eating cereal with milk and then drinking orange juice, or eating pineapple after custard. These habits seem normal, but they instantly trigger curdling inside your stomach. This combination especially affects people who already deal with acidity, ulcers, indigestion, or lactose sensitivity. The stomach becomes overwhelmed, and digestion slows dramatically. The alternative is much simpler: eat dairy with foods that digest at similar speeds, like bananas, dates, oats, nuts, and whole grains. Save your citrus fruits for when your stomach is empty or at least 2 hours away from dairy. Next, let's talk about beans and eggs. In many cultures, this is a beloved breakfast. People love eating beans with boiled eggs or having beans, bread, and eggs all on the same plate. But inside the stomach, this combination creates a traffic jam. Beans contain complex carbohydrates that require time and specific enzymes to digest. Eggs contain dense protein that requires different enzymes. When the body tries to break both down at the same time, the process becomes slow and confusing. Your stomach can only focus on one digestion pattern at a time. When two difficult foods enter at once, one of them has to wait. While waiting, fermentation happens. Fermentation creates gas. Gas creates bloating. Bloating creates discomfort. And the nutrients you thought you were absorbing end up being poorly digested. The issue is not the beans. The issue is not the eggs. It's the combination of two heavy foods demanding attention at the same time. Another combination that stresses the digestive system is proteins mixed with starchy foods. Think about plates like chicken and rice, meat and potatoes, eggs and bread, or fish and yam. These combinations are extremely common, but they confuse the stomach. Protein requires a highly acidic environment to break down. Starch requires an alkaline environment. When both enter the stomach, the body struggles to accommodate both at the same time. Imagine trying to listen to two songs playing loudly at once. Your brain gets confused. That's exactly how your stomach feels. When the digestive system becomes confused, digestion slows. Food stays in the stomach longer than it should. When food sits too long, it becomes heavy and causes fatigue. This is why so many people feel sleepy after eating certain meals. It's not the food itself, but the combination. A better method is to pair proteins with vegetables, or pair starches with vegetables. Vegetables digest easily and help balance the plate. Protein plus vegetables gives lightness. Starch plus vegetables gives energy, but protein and starch together slow the body down and steal energy. Let's continue with one of the most dangerous combinations on the list: alcohol mixed with energy drinks. Many people mix these two because they want to feel alert while drinking. But what's happening inside the body is extremely harmful. Energy drinks contain stimulants like caffeine and taurine, which make you feel awake. Alcohol, on the other hand, is a depressant. When you combine a depressant with a stimulant, the body receives mixed signals. The energy drink hides the feeling of being drunk, so the person keeps drinking more because they don't feel the usual weakness or sleepiness. But inside the body, the alcohol level keeps rising. The heart beats faster, the liver becomes overwhelmed, and dehydration kicks in. The risk of poor decision-making increases dramatically. This combination is especially risky for young people, whose hearts and nervous systems are still developing. The safer alternative is to drink alcohol with water, natural fruit juices, or simply avoid mixing it with anything that contains caffeine. Another difficult combination for the stomach is watermelon and dairy products. Watermelon is one of the fastest forwarding fruits. It digests in minutes because of its high water content. Milk and yogurt digest much slower. When you mix watermelon with dairy, the watermelon gets trapped behind the dairy and begins to ferment. Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of medicine, has warned about this combination for thousands of years because it disrupts the natural balance of the digestive system. Instead, eat watermelon alone or with other watery fruits like cucumber or mint. Now let's move to tomatoes and cucumbers, a combination found in almost every salad. These two vegetables digest at different speeds, and their natural chemical makeup doesn't blend well. Tomatoes are acidic, cucumbers are alkaline. When combined, the body struggles to digest them efficiently. Nutrient absorption is reduced, and digestion becomes slower. It's much better to pair tomatoes with onions or avocado, and pair cucumbers with leafy vegetables. Another heavy combination is meat and milk. Both are dense, protein-rich foods that require significant digestive effort. When eaten together, the stomach becomes overwhelmed. This leads to a feeling of heaviness, laziness, and slow digestion. It's better to eat meat with vegetables, and save milk for foods that are light and gentle, like oats or nuts. Fish and milk is another tricky combination. Fish requires acidic digestion. Milk requires alkaline digestion. These two environments can clash, leading to discomfort for people with sensitive digestive systems. Instead, pair fish with vegetables or whole grains. Finally, yogurt and fruit, one of the most popular combinations in the world. Many people think yogurt parfaits are healthy, but yogurt contains probiotics, and fruits contain acids. When the acids from fruits hit the probiotics in yogurt, they interfere with the gut bacteria balance. This can lead to mucus buildup, bloating, and breakouts for some individuals. It's better to pair yogurt with oats, nuts, or honey. Before we conclude, let's talk about combinations that are beneficial. Foods that work well together and support your digestive health. Oats with bananas, rice with beans and vegetables, papaya with lime, vegetable soups with fish or chicken, sweet potatoes with eggs, ginger with honey, turmeric with black pepper, garlic with onions. These combinations enhance digestion, improve immunity, and give your body energy instead of draining it. Food combining is not about restricting yourself, it's about eating smart. When you pair foods correctly, you help your digestion work smoothly. You reduce inflammation. You feel lighter. You feel more energetic. Your skin looks clearer. Your metabolism improves. And your body becomes happier overall. Thank you for staying with me throughout this long, deep dive into food combining. If you learned something new today, drop a comment saying I learned something. Share this video with someone who could benefit from it. And make sure you're subscribed for more health and wellness content.